Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions, JP, and Global, let's look at the news for September 14th. And we'll look at Global first. I guess we can go from the top. So here we're getting new vision cards, including the Crystal Chronicles collaboration, which actually just came out in JP. There's a lot of problems with releasing characters very ahead of schedule, because, you know, the way that they influence the meta and stuff. And then vision cards, they can also influence that as well. But these Crystal Chronicles cards, they don't really change the meta too much. So this is fine to be releasing them now, but let's go down, let's look at all of these. Keepers of the Crystal, this is a UR card. Personal ability will be defense up, evade down, and then party ability will be fire attack up. That's not very interesting or special. Great artwork, but yeah, I don't know. Ifrit, that has a personal ability to give you a fire attack up, and then attack up on everybody, so you kind of use that instead. I don't know if this is that good. And then here, in search of Myrrh, I guess that is, this is the MR card. They will hand this out to everybody. And then if it follows JP, there will be a lot of like missions and stuff where you can get all of the shards that you need to fully awaken it. So yeah, everybody should work on this and then max this out. And then the reason for that is because the personal ability is acquire JP up. There is that pack that you pay money to get. That crystal card, where if you max that out, you will get additional JP for your party. But this is a personal ability card, so this will stack. So you can put this on a single person, get more JP there, and then use the crystal card, and then get more JP for your whole party. Or for free-to-play players, this will enable you to get you the more JP, even if it's just for one character. So free-to-play players like me will be happy to have this. And then party ability, attack up, that's always nice to have. Okay, and then we have a new UR vision card, Horn's First Division, Solidus. Let's see, personal effect, magic attack up, that's fine. Party ability, slash resistance up. So this could be good for like Orlando hunting teams. This will give you 20 slash resistance if you max it out, compared to the 15 that you would get for maxing the Iron Giant. So if you want those extra 5%, you can max this out. And then we have the MR card, the Mind Flayer, and then this will come with an Esper as well. Personal ability, magic attack up, and then party ability, damage limit up. So if you don't have the two-headed dragon card, you could use this one instead. You won't get as much damage increase, of course, but yeah, this could be good. One nice thing about the Mind Flayer, he is water element, and then on his board, he'll have both Maneater and the Fire Slayer. So you put those together, that'll be a 30% Slayer. That will be higher than the 25 that you can get from the Odin Espers. So if you wanted to put this Esper on a Drain Forcer, then he could be a good candidate. And I think that's it there, okay. Alright. Login, yeah, we see the free MR card there. And other stuff, okay. And Ifrit Raid, this is here. And then the first appearance of a rare raid, the Gold Cactar. The rate of getting the rare Gold Cactar is variable. I want to say like 1 in 20, although I have heard of people getting to level 99 Ifrit and never getting Gold Cactar. But Ifrit, weak to water and then magic, so Miranda and Erudita will be good in here. When I played this in JP, I used all magic team. I just used like Yashutura, Salia, Kirufe, and then Miranda, and that was pretty good. You do want kind of beefier magic users in here because there's a lot of magic attacks coming your way. So Miranda and Kirufe are especially good there. I think you want to equip somebody with the Bomb Vision card because that will give you fire resistance to your whole party. But I was able to get pretty far even without the elemental chains, so that's something that's doable there. And then the rare raid boss will be the Gold Cactar. Earth element, so weak to wind, and then also weak to missile and magic. There are still no wind magic attackers, so Lucia will be the best unit for here. And then this is kind of a technique that you can do for raids that also have a rare raid. You can just go into the rooms where people are recruiting, and then look for the rare rooms, and then try to get in those. And for this raid, you'll want to do that if you have Lucia. So even if, for example, if you have like no magic attackers or no water units, you can just spend your time joining other people's gold cactuar quests. It's going to be a lot of scrolling and a lot of refreshing, but that is something. And then you can make the platinum helm. That is a helmet, of course. It will give you slash resistance. So it will kind of serve a similar function to the golden armor, but it'll have much less negatives. Golden armor has like, it lowers your accuracy and your evade and your agility, I think, so that can be an upgrade. But yeah, making UR equipment +5 is a high hurdle to get over. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to say there. Okay. Let's see, new story. I still need to make the next story rundown. And we got the return of Etowah's quest, so you can make her if you haven't already. And Crystal Chronicles collaboration, fine. Okay, I think that'll do it for global. Let's switch over to JP. Okay, here we are in JP, and just an update on Superstern. I didn't see in the news like they were going to sell a ticket, a select ticket for Shards, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get him to 99 before his release in global, so I'll do a level 89 review instead. And then in there I'll put in the evade build stuff for him. Okay, but let's go to the news. Let's start from here, I guess. These are replacement rocks for the rainbow shards. And then they have different ones for the different rarities, so we can see N, R, SR, SSR here. A lot of people have been complaining about this pretty much since day one that JP was released. But here they are. And I've said this many times, but when mobile games are released, that is the most difficult and the most stingy time to play the game. And then as it goes on and gets more successful, it gets more and more lenient. Unless it's a poorly designed game like Brave Exvius that gets stricter. But yes, now you can use the rainbow rocks just for URs and have other stuff for the other rarities. I don't expect these to be very common at all, however. And then I've said this also mostly on Reddit, but the reason why the lower rarity units take those rainbow shards is because you need some kind of barrier to entry to maxing those units. Because more than the units almost, it's the Trustmasters that I think the designers wanted to make difficult to get. But maybe the designers thought about it, and I've been kind of feeling this as well, but Trustmasters of the lower rarity units, even like the weapons, they're not game-breaking at all, so to sort of loosen that a little bit, make it a little bit easier to get, shouldn't have too much of an effect on the balance of the game. Okay, next let's go from the bottom. New arena map, and this is... And the characteristic here is that light attacks will be increased. So you don't want to use dark units here. This will be an interesting map. Maybe I can use my Thancred here. Okay, and then class match. This is the style of PvP where it's all manual. Well, you can do auto, but you're not going to win. And then there's a new map here. The cost of your team must be 540 or less. And then quick will not work. Neither will raising your CT gauge or lowering CT gauge of your opponents. So no steal time, stuff like that. And then also healing will be 50% less effective. So interesting rules here. I don't play the class matches very much, but since these rules are so interesting, I might want to try that out. Probably see less healers, less time mages. Okay, there's that stuff, okay. And Challenge Quest 3. These are just high difficulty quests that you can play to get like rainbow materials. And then, new units. The new UR unit is Sakura from Brave Exvius. In Brave Exvius, my favorite character of all the main kind of story characters is Lid. But my favorite unit to use was Sakura. She's great for magic attacking, of course, but she has a lot of like support stuff and kind of like tricky stuff, and like based on how creative you are, that's how good you could make her. So I really enjoyed using her in Brave Exvius. I used her a ton in the Chamber of Arms, I think. Just almost every quest in there, she was really good. So lots of good memories with her. And she kind of looks like that same sort of like tricky, sort of like a technical character in this game as well, so I do want her. She's not going to be limited, but I still might want to get her day one. But anyway, light element, that's cool. And then main job is Mysidia Mage, sub job Red Mage, and then other sub job the Power Word. That's the same as the swimsuit Kiton. So that is a close range magic attacker that is particularly good against other magic attackers. Kind of a remix of Kitufe. But limit break here, area of effect, hits 3 times. So that'll make her good for chaining, and maybe good for farming as well, if she can get this out turn 1. And then also Dark Slayer. So yeah, we got a strong anti-dark character here. Okay, and then regular attack. This is lightning element. That is so cool. Another area of effect. Does lightning damage, and then imperils lightning and light resistance. So interesting. This will make you want to choose your opponents a little bit more carefully than usual. And then last skill here, another area of effect. Ignores courage. So you have the tanks, you know, they cast Immortal Spirit on themselves and they could go to 1 HP once instead of 0. This is going to ignore that and then do big damage, so kind of a tank killer here. And then master ability, teammates that are light element will get more HP, and then their light attacks will also get stronger. And then for Sakura herself, she'll get defense plus 10. So yeah, we're seeing some more support stuff. This is the first time that we're seeing support abilities in a master ability, so very interesting. Very cool design. And then here is Adiamoon. She appeared in a recent story quest in JP, but she's already pretty popular. MR, Lightning Element, main job Dragoon, sub job Assassin, and also Double Gunner. Those are very nice jobs. It'll be interesting to use her. Cost 65. I think that's the same as Salia, so her shards might be more expensive than usual. That must mean she's pretty good. And nice thighs there as well. And horizon jump there. And her master ability, another support master ability, but other lightning element teammates will get HP up, and then also lightning attack up, and then for herself, she will get single target resistance up 10, and then also evade plus 10, so she might be an evadey character. She looks cool too. I think I'm going to pull for Sakura, and we'll see if I can get Adiamoon at the same time. Okay, hard quest for Sakura, that is great. Vision Ore spending bonus, that is great. Let's see. Okay, that's it there. And this is new. These are quests that you can play, and you'll get more shards for Adiamoon. This is nice because probably, again, her shards are going to be more expensive than your average MR. But you can also get job awakening materials for her and Sakura. And then there will be a new weapon recipe. This looks like a staff to use with Sakura, so that could be cool. Okay, so that was the news. I don't know if there's going to be any more coming out later tonight or tomorrow, but for now, that's the news in Global and JP, September 14th. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.